Last one that I picked Antirhodos, which is the island that was just off of the city of Alexandria in Egypt. I think it was uh, the year of 365 that they estimate it to have been sunk. There
Wow.
was an earthquake in the eastern Mediterranean near Crete that caused a tsunami that sunk this city, and they found it in 1996, and they found some really cool stuff. There's a palace there that was believed to have actually been Cleopatra's
Yeah, yeah. Cleopatra's
palace.
Palace. That's right. Yeah.
Yep. So Egyptology being as extensive as it is, and just the diving in Egypt altogether, I think taking a trip out there and making sure that that site is one of the ones I get to dive, I think would be a really cool experience. And the water's really clear there, so you get some great photos. And I think just like kind of living in the diving in and around that's a sunken city, like an ancient sunken city. That's probably as close to Atlantis as you get.
You
But
don't believe Atlantis is real.
I
We've
don't
established
believe it.
that fact.
No,
Yes.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope James Cameron finds it, and I'll go take a submarine tour down to the sunken city of Atlantis or something.
That Plato's a damn liar.
Ah, dang
That's what
it.
you're really saying.
Plato making up all these dialogues.
So is it open to the public? Can you just go
I
dive it,
don't
or
know.
what's the story there?
Um, I don't know if it's open to the public, actually.
Hmm.
I know, let's see, an archaeologist by the name of, I'm probably going to mess up his name, Frank Gaudio, found it in 1996. And it's a small island. It's only about 1,200 acres, and it's not that deep, apparently. All the photos that I'm seeing, it looks like they're only, 20, 30 feet down.
Hmm.
So, I mean, it might be. I don't know. That sounds like another question for Google, whether or not that site is actually open to the public.
That Google knows everything,
Google
doesn't
knows
it?
everything.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, that's interesting, and yeah, I've read about Cleopatra's Palace, and that seems like
Mhm.
just a magnet for treasure hunting. So I wonder what the condition of the site, because it's a relatively new site, like you said, 96. So
Yeah.
it's relatively new. I wonder what condition that site, and if it's logistically hard to get to and you need permission. Yeah, I'm probably going to have some incredible diving there, but I wonder.
I don't. I don't think getting to the site would be hard. If there are legal issues involved in getting there, that would probably be the hardest thing to do because I mean, it's a port city basically. It's not that far off Egypt, and Egypt does have a dive industry, a very
Yeah, very
uh,
healthy one. Yeah.
established dive industry there. So the logistics would probably be less hard to get there so much as if you needed permission from the government to dive it, that would probably be the most difficult.
Yeah, well, we should find out. That sounds like a really cool. I would like to go do that. I mean, yeah, can you imagine just like swimming around a sunken city that may or may not have been Cleopatra's palace? I mean, wow.
Yeah.
How many
I mean,
people could
that's
say that, right? Not a lot of people in the
and,
world could say that.
and Cleopatra as a staple, as like a historical figure altogether. I mean, anything surrounding that is certainly significant. So that would be a pretty cool dive.
Do you know of anything they've discovered there that points them towards it being Cleopatra's palace or not, or any
Off the
any?
top of my head,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I mean, there's, let's see. Other finds include a colossal stone head thought to be of Cleopatra's son Caesarion, and a huge quartzite block with an engraving of a pharaoh and an inscription indicating that it depicts Seti the First, father of Ramses the Second. So there's some finds there, but I'm not seeing anything. Oh, here we go. A pair of granite sphinxes flanked the statues, one of which had the head of Cleopatra's father.
Ah, okay. So
Maybe
son and
that's
father,
Yeah.
and likeness are there.
Yeah, and that's it was by a small temple of Isis, which these life-size granite statues depicting the shaven-headed Egyptian priests, goddess Isis carrying a jar topped with images of Osiris.
Interesting.
And that's not the best source of information, Wikipedia, but it's quick and available for the sake of this
There you
episode.
go. Well, that's good. I want to do that. When staying, so I'll do my third because we'll stay in Egypt. It's interesting that Egypt was both our third ones because we didn't plan this way. But for me, my third one is, and I'm going to butcher the pronunciation here, but I think it's Thonis Heracleon. Apologies.
You're
All I
right. You
know
did.
is that it's called Thonis by the Egyptians and Heracleon